Hey, pipe smokers and cigar smokers. Southern Piper here with another installment of Monday Musing. I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. A couple things I want to talk about with you for today's musing, and that is something that happened to me yesterday on my way back from the Gulf Coast. I was smoking a cigar, and I was probably, I don't know, I did puff on it for maybe a half hour. And all of a sudden, it started tasting awful. And I looked down, and there was like this tar substance. So we'll talk to you about that. And I'm also going to talk to you about how a new product I found for monitoring the humidity in my humidors, and that is called, the device is called a Govee. And you can see it's about a little over an inch by an inch by maybe a half inch. So we'll talk about that. So what was that nastiness in my cigar yesterday? Well, there's really no name for it. But I kind of call it tar because it's thick and nasty. It has a horrible taste, and it has a very horrible smell to it. So, and it's happened before a few times in my cigar smoking, tenure, which is more than 20 years now. So I did some research, and everything I found, which were from very reputable sources, is it is actually sap from the tobacco plant that doesn't fully evaporate during the fermentation process. And now yesterday, I just rolled down the window and threw it out. I mean, it was disgusting. And the few other times it's happened, I think I've just done that. I've just thrown it out because it's horrible. However, there is a solution if you don't want to. If this happens to you and you don't want to just discard the cigar, I did find some remedies, and it's pretty easy. It involves just cutting, just doing a new cut. I guess based on the research I did, these little pockets of tar, particularly if it's at the end of the cigar where you're smoking it, it may just be one little spot, if you will. And so you can either do a fresh cut, and that will solve it. One website I saw, it said, specifically make a V cut. So you can see I have a V cut here. And I guess that really, obviously digs in a little bit more to make sure you get the foul piece out. So you don't have to completely trash your cigar if this happens. So there it is, mystery solved. That tar that you get in your cigar sometimes is actually sap that doesn't fully evaporate. And if you don't want to completely just trash the cigar, you can try to cut it. Now, for my viewers that are cigar smokers, I would be interested to know if you've experienced this and what you did about it, how you remedied it, or did you just do what I do and throw it out? So not all is lost in that case. So now I'm going to transition to the hygrometer I'm using now. So this is a brand called Govee. I found it on Amazon, I got a package of 2. I believe it was about $20 for a package of 2. Maybe $24, $24. Of course, that was free shipping, and it's pretty simple. You literally, when you get it, there'll be a small plastic piece sticking out. You pull, that way you engage the battery in the device, and it's ready to go. According to the manufacturer, there is no what word am I looking for? Calibration needed. There's no calibration needed for this. It's ready to go when you get it. With the 2 that I bought, this one specifically goes in my aging canister that I've shown y'all before, and then I have another one that goes in my primary humidor, and I feel like they're pretty accurate. What I'll try to do is I'll try to take a screenshot of what the app looks like, because it's obviously the app's on my phone. I'm recording this on my phone, so I can't just show you on the screen right now. But it does come with an app. It's Bluetooth enabled, and it's constantly reading, and so then it syncs, and it kind of can give you a run chart of what it looks like over time, what the temperature and humidity are doing. And so I'll try to remember to screenshot it and then add that into the video. But I've had these for probably a month, maybe a little bit more than a month, maybe 6 weeks. And I decided to get them after my tobacco beetle incident, because I just wanted to make sure I could monitor the temp and humidity better. And I had previously had a Boveda Butler, but the batteries died, and I guess I could have looked for a replacement battery, but I wasn't too sure about how well it would be to change the battery and still save the device. And then I looked for replacement Butler's devices, and could not find any. But they have partnered, they being Boveda, has partnered with someone. Who was it? Maybe Cigars International. I believe that's who it is. And so they're doing something there. So I think they're still available. I guess there's like an exclusivity deal now, so that's probably why I couldn't find it on Amazon. But my understanding is the Boveda Butler will now interact with Cigars International app, and that's how you'll monitor. I'm not too much in. I don't know enough about that level of detail. It's a new thing within the past month or so, and since I found the Govee, I'm not going to worry about the Boveda device anymore. And I apologize for the camera shaking. That is Winston is hanging out with me in the lounge this evening. So yeah, so far I'm pleased with the Govee. I'll be interested to know how you all monitor your hydration in your humidors. Feel free to share those in the comments below. So that's it. I just wanted to share these couple of pieces of information regarding cigar smoking. I will be back later this week with a Thank You Thursday, and then Saturday is the slow smoke contest for the Central Alabama Pipe Club. I will be live streaming that right here on my channel. The actual contest won't get going until about 1 Central Time, 1 p.m. Central Time on Saturday. So be looking for that. I'm going to try to put a little notification out in my community page, my community chat page on the channel to let everybody know about that. I'm also going to do another test live. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do that, possibly tomorrow night or Wednesday night of this week. So, and I'll try to do a little community notice on that as well. So anyway, until I see you again, my friends, I bid you happy smoking and blessings to you and your family.